stage, and match point finals. We start in the group stage, where our teams are split into 2 even groups of 12 participants. Each group plays a set of 12 matches, after which 4 best teams from each group advance directly to the finals. Teams placed 5th to 10th move to stage 2, and each group's bottom 2 squads are sadly eliminated. Next comes stage 2, the survival stage, where 12 teams once again have to fight each other throughout 10 intense matches. Here, it's all or nothing, as only 4 top teams advance to the final stage, and 8 squads. That brings us to the match point finals, where the remaining 12 teams, 8 from group stage and 4 from survival stage, clash for the ultimate glory of becoming the esports World Cup Free Fire champions. Here, there's no map cap. The game goes on until one of the squads earns 90 points, and after that, manages to score a booyah in the next match. Only then can they call themselves the champions.
Championship. So every single one of you is going to give us a little bit of a rundown. We got Chris, Trav, and Glitter. I'm going to start off with you, Chris. How are things going, and what can we expect from your stage?
Well, Dota, to be honest, has kind of been business as usual, been going through the motions, getting through the group stage. Today is when we have actually started the survival stage. Relevant of that, though, we did have 4 teams top their group, and Falcons, one of those squads, managing to get through, guaranteeing themselves some club championship points. So that's something to keep an eye on. Another notion, though, today, we've got the first 2 teams coming up in this survival stage. Team Liquid, currently down in their series, not looking too great for them. And Virtus Pro, they're 1-1 in their series. So both those 2 teams could go out today. Considering where they're at in club championship status, that is a massive, massive result if they go home today.
Absolutely. And then from you, Trav?
Yeah, so we had Fatal Fury last week, City of the Wolves, which was a big, big thing for Na'Vi in general. So it was Dark Angel who managed to take the 1,000 points home, which is huge for them as well, because they're one of the competing teams in the club championship. Second place as well, Virtus Pro have got a large array of teams across it as well. So them getting those 750 points was huge for them. And then Reject as well, coming in 4th, getting 300. So they had a week for those organizations. We're on to Mobile Legends Bang Bang this week, the Women's Invitational, and that has kind of thrown a bit of a spanner in the works. Falcons back again with a couple of rosters. No surprise there. They're investing heavily in Stage 4 this year. And Team Vitality off to a flying start.
Yeah, they're the title defenders. I know that for sure. They only managed to get 250 points over in Valorant, so we'll see how that's going to play out for them. But Apex is a very interesting one, Glitter.
Yeah, very different from what you guys have kind of been seeing on your stages. When it comes to Apex, it's obviously done, and the winner was Unlimit. Now, that's important because Unlimit is not participating in the club championship, so those points gone out the window. But the teams we are paying attention to are Team Vision and Sentinels in 2nd and 3rd, who did manage to get some points on the board for their club. However, now we're going into week 2, and looking forward to that, we have Free Fire, right? Now, this is kind of where my stage ties into your stages a little bit more, because this year the teams that we're looking at are Team Falcons and Vitality, funny enough. Now, Falcons won Free Fire in 2024, however, they did not last year around. And Vitality even outplaced Falcons last year in Free Fire. So now those are the teams we're going to be looking at, and Falcons actually are a team that are expected to do very well this week. So we'll have to see what that means in the end for our club championship, but it's going to be exciting.
It sounds like the teams that we are keeping our eyes on this week is going to be Sentinels. They're also competing on the League of Legends stage for us. We also got to keep our eyes out for Vitality, because of course they are in the running. Virtus Pro with a lot of teams across a lot of different titles. And for us on the league stage, AGAL. This is their debut here at EWC. They have a lot of teams competing. We're going to see how this week pans out. Thank you so much for watching. We're going to be back to you guys.
$75 million, 25 tournaments, over 200 clubs, only one club champion. The club championship is the beating heart of the Esports World Cup. Over 7 weeks, esports clubs send their players to compete. Every placement, every win, every podium earns points for their club. At the end of 7 weeks, every point counts. The club at the top walks away with $7 million and the title of Best Esports Club in the world. It's not about being the best at one game. It's about being the best across all of them. Depth, versatility, consistency under pressure. One championship trophy, one title. Who will take it? Watch history unfold in Paris at the Esports World Cup 2026.
Bonjour it's Yusel and welcome to EWC 26. Right next to me is our player Razia from EVOS Divine, and of course here's our beautiful translator as well. So, to our first questions, being the champions of EWC 25 and getting back here again, are you willing to rewrite the history or making something new at this moment?
Jadi sebagai champion tahun lalu, adakah tahun ini kamu sudah bersedia untuk melangkah lagi sekali sejarahnya?
Yeah, I'm really confident right now because we're gonna ready to back-to-back champion again.
Very confident, and I love that. They would love to get the championship once again. But here's another question. We have Team Secret right here. As you guys all know, Team Secret SWAG got their championship at the Freefire World Series 2026 spring here in Vietnam, and they're also here to compete with EVOS Divine. So, how do you think about them?
Jadi kan ada tim secret kan, jadi bagaimana perasaannya dengan mereka itu?
I'm feeling like I want to prove to them like EWC is our place. EWC it's mean EVOS World Champion, not Esport World Cup.
Oh my god, wow! I feel the intensity is really much here, but overall, that is all we can hear from Razia, and I would love to see more from EVOS Divine and of course, other teams right here in EWC 26 Free Fire. See you guys later, and thank you for listening.
Welcome, ladies and gentlemen, to the Free Fire at Esports World Cup 2026 live from Paris. We're finally here. By the way, my name is 7WG. I'm going to be your studio host, and I'm joined by some amazing talent, none other than Conchita and Neptune. Neptune, I'm going to start with you. How are you enjoying Paris so far?
Oh, it's quite different. This is the first time in Paris, and I'm really loving it right now, especially the energy that we have right now.
I mean, yeah, we're next to some other stages, and boy, we can definitely feel the crowd energy. How about you, Conchita? How are you enjoying Paris?
It's also my first time in Paris, and it's been amazing. I just can't wait to see how the competition goes this year, and yeah, having a great time so far.
I mean, you know what? Let's just dive right into the competition because we have EVOS returning. Ooh. And they could be back-to-back champions here at EWC, Neptune.
Oh, have to see though, because on the regionals, it seems like they're having a lot of trouble. So I don't know if it's just a setup so that they will not be known, their strategy will not be known up to this level, but hopefully it's for the best of them, because again, who doesn't want to see them to be back-to-back?
Yeah, of course. I mean, if we're talking about EVOS Divine, let's not forget we have Rasha, the youngest player, also the MVP of last year. I'm pretty sure that today he's back with a vengeance and he is going for redemption. Honestly, I think EVOS Divine is trying their best to perform well at the EWC, because I just said before, the regional wasn't so great for them. They were having a bit of a time. They struggled, but yeah, I think things are looking up, so I'm pretty hopeful. As an Indonesian, I can help but feel hopeful.
Well, let's find out how hopeful you guys are before we move on to another team. Are they going to make it directly to the finals, or are they going to be going to survival?
Ooh.
Conchita, if you want to go first, or Neptune?
Can I go first?
Go ahead.
I think I'm gonna sound a little biased because again, Indonesian, I can't help it, but I really want them to go straight and not go through the survival. Not because I have that much confidence, but also I'm a little worried actually. I'm a little worried for them to go into the survival stage. So it might as well be, you know, do it quick, do it better, do it perfect, and then go straight to the next stage.
I don't know though, because even I think they're confident enough, despite of the record of not having performed from regionals, they're confident enough that if they are being thrown into survival, they know exactly what needs to be done to get into the grand finals. That has been the storyline that they have even in Southeast Asia, and that's one reason as well. When it comes to the numbers, that looks like they're struggling, but now that I'm thinking about it, how well they are recovering after those instances, so I guess they might be able to do it again even in EWC.
I mean, sometimes some teams actually benefit. I know this sounds crazy, but sometimes teams benefit if they end up getting that little extra oomph in survival. But the thing is, as you said, it is scary in survival because only the top 4 will be moving on to the grand final. So I don't know if they want to put themselves in that position.
True, especially as the reigning champion.
Yes, that's very true. You know what? I don't know if they want to feel that extra pressure there in survival. One team that's looking to not go to survival and qualify directly to finals is Freefiremax United.
Yes, I'm very proud of Budoram United. I think winning the global finals in 2025 really gave them the confidence they much needed. And EWC is something they've been looking forward to finally have in their store, you know, because it's something that they don't have yet. And Wasana, I think Wasana has been showing a bit more maturity in the way that he's playing, the role that he's taking. I hope that he can be one of the best players that we can see at the EWC 2026.
Yeah, I do agree. I mean, Misana being consistent, being the best rusher out of the team, and also the chemistry out of the team right here has been built for so many years. Even if they haven't grabbed any title or has failed in EWC, we've seen how well they recovered on the global finals. And it's not as if they made a lot of change.
Yeah.
The strategy is pretty much the same. Slow in the beginning, mid-game towards the end game. That's there where they get all those elimination. And pretty much that's also the same in Champion Rush, because you don't have to rush that much in the first instance, the first stages. It's just that Puya needs to be taken where it really matters, and that is for the last day.
And I think it's like a perfect Cinderella story, you know? I mean, they finished 9th in the last year of EWC, but then slowly trying to build themselves up. They show consistency. They finally won the World Series and in the global finals. It's just a perfect run for them. This would be a full circle moment.